Welcome back to Mimi's Organic Eats. Today we're making my Five-Spice Cranberry Apple Pie. Think of this as your apple pie in holiday mode. This warm and cozy apple pie uses my secret ingredient around the holidays, which is Chinese Five-Spice. I am obsessed with baking with Chinese Five-Spice as it adds warmth and holiday cheer into every bite. This apple pie is topped with a streusel topping and a sweet glaze to finish it off. Let me show you guys how to make it. So first step in making this Five-Spice Cranberry Apple Pie is making our pie crust. So I have 127 grams of all-purpose flour and half a teaspoon of cane sugar in my stand mixer here. Now it's time to chop the butter. You want to make sure your butter is cold straight from the fridge. Bring it out at the very last second because cold butter is what makes pie crust super flaky. So I like to cut my butter stick in half and then cut each half into thirds. This is going to give me the perfect size little cubes. Now we're going to add this butter into the mixing bowl. Now I have a quarter cup of cold water and we just want to have this ready. So now we're going to mix the butter and flour mixture until it looks like wet sand. All that means is the flour is going to completely coat the butter and the butter chunks may break up just a little bit. As soon as that happens, then we're going to immediately add in all of the cold water. Continue to mix until you have a pie dough, but we don't want to overmix. So if you see a little bit of dry bits on the bottom, then we can just finish that by hand. Grab a piece of plastic wrap and have it ready. Now we can just finish mixing this pie crust with our hands, then we're going to form it into a round disc and wrap it up tightly in plastic wrap. Now we just want this to chill in the fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight. So once our pie crust is ready to roll out, we're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. So I'm using fresh apples today from my farm box. You can use any kind of apples that you like for this pie, but I really like the sweeter variety. I like to use Gala, Fuji, Brayburn, Cosmic Crisp. Any of those are delicious with the tart cranberries. So first we're going to mix up our filling. So I'm adding in 57 grams of cane sugar, 57 grams of light brown sugar, 21 grams of all-purpose flour. Next we're adding in 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. So I always use a mixture of flour and cornstarch whenever making fruit pies. This is because this is going to help solidify that fruit juice in the oven as it bakes. This is going to do 2 things. First, it's going to prevent your pie crust from having a soggy bottom. Nobody wants that. And then it's going to solidify those fruit juices in the oven so that when you slice into that pie, the juices don't just all run out. So if you guys don't want to use cornstarch or you're avoiding corn, you can use tapioca starch, arrowroot, or even potato starch in its place. Next, we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of Chinese Five-Spice, which is my secret ingredient in this pie. Now, Chinese Five-Spice is a blend of 5 spices, and this is a really comforting and cozy spice around the holidays for me because my grandma made Christmas cookies with this growing up. And so depending on what brand of Chinese Five-Spice you use, the 5th spice can kind of be a wild card. So my favorite one is the Frontier Co-op Organic Chinese Five-Spice, and that's what I use here. And this one is made up of cinnamon, fennel, cloves, star anise, and white pepper. And then we're going to add just a little bit more cinnamon with a quarter teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Now we're just going to set this bowl aside while we slice the apples. So we're going to need 2 large apples, but if you guys have smaller apples like from your farm box like I do, you can probably use about 3. And now I always leave the skin on my apples whenever making apple pie. This is how I made apple pie at my bakery simply because it was faster, but those skins also have lots of nutrients, so I don't see any reason to peel them off. Next, we're going to add in our fresh cranberries into the bowl with the apples. Now we're adding our filling ingredients and we're going to mix this together. You guys can use a spatula for this, but I just like to use my hands. So first we're going to make up our crumb topping. So I have 85 grams of salted butter and I'm just going to heat this over the stovetop. You guys can melt this in the microwave if you want to, either option works. While the butter is melting, we're going to add in 95 grams of flour to a medium mixing bowl. Next we're going to add in 113 grams of cane sugar. Then half a teaspoon of Chinese Five-Spice. And then half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Now we're just going to add in the melted butter and mix it together. And we're just gonna mix this together until a paste-like texture forms. So we're gonna unwrap our pie crust and flour our surface. So now we're gonna roll out our pie crust to about a 1/4 inch thick, and you want it to be just slightly larger than your pie pan. One of my tricks for getting a super even pie crust is to rotate your pie crust 45 degrees every couple of seconds. This is going to ensure that you're going to get an even rollout. Just go ahead and place your pie pan kind of right over the pie crust, and if it's just larger, then it's ready. Now we're going to transfer our pie crust to the pie pan. Now you're going to lightly press the pie crust to the pie pan on the bottom and on the sides. So now we're going to flute the pie crust to create our crust. We're going to take that excess dough and fold it over into the pie crust so that it's just even with the pie pan. Then we're going to take our pointer finger of one hand and our thumb and pointer of the other, and we're going to flute the pie crust. Now we're going to add our filling into the pie crust and spread it out evenly. So I like to add the pie onto a 1/4 sheet pan. This is going to help prevent any juices that may spill out going into your oven. It is one of my top tricks whenever baking pie. Now we're going to take our crumb topping and just crumble it right on top of the pie. Now our pie is ready to go in the oven. We're going to bake this at 350 degrees for at least an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, or until this crumb topping is perfectly golden brown. So while the pie is baking, we're going to make up the glaze. So we're going to sift 71 grams of powdered sugar into a small mixing bowl. Next, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of water or milk and then whisk it together. And now I like kind of a thicker glaze on this pie because if you know me, I like a thick glaze on everything. But if you want it a little bit thinner or a little bit more runnier, you can just add a little bit more liquid. Perfect. Once the pie is cooled, now we're just going to drizzle the glaze right on top. Once the pie is drizzled with glaze, then it is ready to serve. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment below. And if you want more holiday-ready recipes just like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join me next time in the kitchen. Happy holidays from my kitchen to yours.